right now. That's so funny. It's good stuff, right? And her lips look so shiny. Now I know why. Okay, brand new today from Jennings. This is your 3-tier whiskey barrel planter. You are essentially getting 3 perfect planters that really look like wood and metal, but unlike wood and metal, they're not that heavy. They're not going to splinter or crack or rot. You can move them around and you get all 3 planters even without the pole in the middle holding them together. This is like $21 a planter. Who does that? No one. So you're gonna get them home for 5 easy payments of $12.60, and all you have to do is decide which color you want. And if you come back here, oh my gosh, Roxanne De Palma just came out with her. Do you know I'm ordering that collection of bulbs? Wait till you see. Yeah, I'm gonna, they're amazing. Okay, so here are the colors. You can do gray or brown. Michelle Stretch is with us. Come on out, Michelle.
Hello.
Actually, you know what? Now that you see the gray and the brown, let's come over here.
So this is how you're going to put them together. I just wanted to quickly show you how you'll do that.
Okay, great.
So it's cool, and it's Jennings. This is a brand that's out of the UK.
Yeah, it's actually the sister company to the Grouchy Gardener. It's the same family, and it's our most popular line of planters at QVC.
They know what they're doing. We love it when we partner up with our friends over there. So this is great. You're going to get this out of the box, and if you don't want to use this in the off season, that's how it stores. You can use all 3 of them separately if you wanted to, all 3 different sizes, so there you go. But it's so easy to put together, and I just wanted to show you there's a couple great features here too. We do give you dividers, so if you want, you can put the dividers in there if you're planting separate plants in there. It makes it easier to propagate. Maybe you have your herbs or your flowers. Then all you do, this is all you do, okay? 1, 2, you could put the other divider in if you wanted as well. You don't have to. And then here's the top planter. So that is how you assemble, and how gorgeous is that? It's tall. You can put, I would say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 varieties of plants in there, and you're just going to have this gorgeous look.
It's so cool because now what you're doing, and you can take a look here with just an idea of what you could do with this. Now you are vertical gardening. So if you do have a deck or a smaller space, or you almost want the idea of, like, instead of a topiary, doing a topiary of planters almost, you get vertical gardening. It's a huge impact without taking up so much space. So just so you know, do you know the measurements on these?
I do. So the smaller one is 11 inches in diameter.
That's a great size.
13 and then 14 inches in diameter. So you have, nice space there, about 6 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches tall. So this is just under 3 feet when you put those dividers in. So even if you do have those small spaces, you're going to have that amazing effect. Maybe you put your herbs in there and put this right outside of your kitchen, and you can go out and have your edibles and all of that. But so much you can do, and it's not wood. It looks wood.
It really does look like wood.
It really, yeah.
Come in and take a look.
Up.
Yeah, when you do come in close up, I mean, this really does look like metal and wood. It truly looks like a whiskey barrel.
It truly does. I love those details. But even if you did leave this out in the winter, if whatever's in there happened to freeze and expand, it's okay. It'll expand with it. Yeah. It's not something that's going to crack.
It's not going to rot or give you like a splinter. So all you have to do is pick your colorway. Do you want them in? Here's your gray.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty.
Yeah, I love that.
So this is the gray.
And just such great detail on there. So you're just, and it's amazing. They're treated so it's not going to fade with the sun. There you're seeing the dividers in there, very easy to put together.
Yeah, they really do look like, this looks like kind of like a washed wood with that metal. And then if you want the natural, the brown, that is going to be the most kind of like natural look of a whiskey barrel. So I think if you could get 2, do 2 on maybe either side of a deck, either side of a front door, however you want to do it. But even if you just get 1, you're getting 3 planters that are essentially, even before you put the center in, $21 a piece. That's a wow.
Yeah, it is amazing. And if you do want to use these separately, you can do that. They all have drainage holes in them, Sandra, so that's really nice too. We included that. Sometimes you get one. I've already had pots before that didn't, and they get pretty rotten. Yeah. Soil, but you can drain all the way through with this because the center poles are hollow too.
Philip Watson, who used to come to QVC for many, many years until he retired last year.
Yeah.
This was something that Philip used to do, and I always thought it was such a great idea. If you look here, this planter is sitting right in the mulch bed. So don't think that planters can only go on decks or patios or porches. Stick them right in your mulch bed, and then you can have your ground covers and your smaller flowers, kind of around them, but it creates a centerpiece in your mulch beds and allows you to just create a whole different look. I think that is absolutely beautiful.
It has that really cool cascading effect too. Maybe you're going to plant some spikes and some spillers, some, you know, sweet potato vine or some creeping Jennings.
Well, we have some great spikes coming up in the form of blazing stars, which is one of my favorite flowers. So we have that coming up in the bulb collection that is a wildly good value. But this is $21 a planter, 5 easy payments of just $12.60. And they look great. We already know that you love the whiskey barrels. It's like one of the most popular types of planters that we do on QVC. For the first time, though, we're doing a vertical one from Jennings.
I know, and I love it. They have such innovative designs. Sarah Jennings is an artist. She loves design. She loves to garden. So this is kind of that take on that whiskey barrel that everybody loves.
Yeah.
You're going to get so much use out of this. And then if you so happen to want to store it away in the wintertime or the off season, this is how you're going to be able to store that. So just in a nice space.
And if for any reason you decide not to display them vertically, maybe it's the type of plants you're growing, or you just, you know, you don't want to. You don't need that center pole to keep the dirt in and to keep the integrity of the planters. You could just simply plant them like this and have 3 beautiful planters. That's still 3 planters for under $63. That is a great price. It is still $21 a planter, which planters are expensive. That's a nice price. If you want them, just let us know if you want the brown or the gray. It's such a cool idea.
It's so cool, but you're bringing your eye up there. If you have small spaces, this is a way to get tons of plants and color in there, or your herbs in there if you want. Get 2 of them if you have, you know, it makes a grand look if you put these by your front door, or like you said too, just put them in your yard, put them in your mulch bed, and it's a really cool point of interest.
5 easy payments of $12.60 from Jennings. It's your 3-tier whiskey barrel planter. Here you see it in the gray. We also have it available in the brown, which is super popular. And before I can even say the color choices, you have already, once again,
Couple
assembled
seconds.
it.
How many seconds did that take? Right?
Awesome. All right, 5 easy payments, $12.60 from Jennings. Please tell me the bulbs are next. Great, okay, great, because you could actually grow some of those bulbs in here. Still to come from Plow and Hearth, the solar illuminated